Welcome back, everyone. It was Music Wednesday. It is Music Wednesday today.
We had another good one, didn't we?
Yes, he was quite the character.
Nathan Bell, check it out. He's great.
Yeah, really, really, really good. I was saying if you've ever heard of Ryan Bingham, he kind of reminded me of him a little bit from. I loved that movie, The Weary Kind. I loved the soundtrack to it. So there was something about him that reminded me of that.
Really soulful.
Yeah, it's incredible. I'm glad we had him, and he seemed to enjoy it, so he wants to come back.
Yeah, imagine. So that's cool. And everyone keeps asking me who's on my I wear music shirts sometimes on Music Wednesday, so do you guys know who this is? People keep asking.
I see DCX. Zoom in here.
So what do you think that means?
I know because you told me.
I know. Do you know?
Mm-mm.
Dixie Chicks.
Of course.
You know I love Natalie Maines.
The
Cool
Dixie Chicks.
woman.
Who will not be here this weekend, right?
No.
Or next weekend.
Or next weekend.
I would die to be in Natalie Maines' presence.
In fact, they won't be here in the rest of 2016. There will be no Dixie Chicks in Chattanooga. That's a promise.
No, I went to see them earlier this year at the new amphitheater in Alpharetta. Is that right? The Verizon amphitheater.
Formerly the Hi-Fi Buys amphitheater back when that was a thing.
Oh, it
And
was
was it
fun.
Lakewood
I
before
liked
that? Yep.
I liked it. It's cool.
Yeah, that is a really neat venue.
So anyway, tonight there's something cool happening. One of David Letterman's faves, St. Paul and the Broken Bones, and they have a history of playing in Chattanooga. Really came up here, right?
Well, I mean, several places, but yeah, they were one of the ones that kind of came around about the time Track 29 opened. They've been at Rhythm and Brews, and they sort of get pegged, whether fairly or unfairly, with Alabama Shakes, both being from Birmingham area, and both came up around that same time, and both have really dynamic front people. Paul Janaway is the front guy for St. Paul and the Broken Bones. Was a bank teller 4 years ago. Thought he was going to become a preacher. It's funny, he's one of those guys that I've talked to probably 4 times now. Every time they come, I talk to him because I always like to follow people. And
We have a picture of him. He kind of looks like a bank teller a little bit.
Yeah,
does he
give me a
not?
good idea. That was I think it's last week's paper because it shows tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. But we're going to be doing a Facebook Live. The Kinseys are setting it up. Hopefully an interview with them, and also I'll do some live show stuff for you.
Very dynamic, big, powerful voice. This Otis Redding, Al Green, soulful thing, and just doesn't look like the voice matches the body.
I love it.
And
So
the
you
band
said
is great.
You've been following him. Has he changed?
Just gotten better.
Just gotten better.
New
That's good.
record is a little more personal. The first one, when I first talked to him, he said, "We're a great opening act because we only have about 60 minutes worth of songs. That's it."
After that, yeah, it's time to bow out. And
Yeah, that's it. We can do the first one again. That's about it. So now they've written. They had time when they went into studio. They knew what they were doing, and it shows or sounds. You can hear it. Interesting too, and I mentioned it to him when we were talking. The confidence in him. When we first spoke, he was all about that sort of. I can't believe people come to hear me, and it's amazing. And
Really modest.
now he's still very modest, but
Okay.
now it's very confident and.
Cool.
As
Like
you
anybody.
said, I mean, Letterman gushed in introducing them on one of his final shows. He's never done anything like that I've seen. And then they were asked to open for the Rolling Stones.
which is a huge deal.
So it's kind of been a good year.
Yeah.
Good year.
For them. So
Awesome.
yeah, they're good. It's going to be.
I
a good
can't wait.
show.
Yeah, I've never seen them live.
They were at Riverbend in 2015.
That's right.
People saw that. They did the early set. So yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Awesome. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We will have that live on Chattanooga Times Free Press Facebook and Chattanooga Now
And that's
tonight.
at Track 29.
Track 29 tonight.
At what time?
The doors open at 8, but then they have an opener, and I'm sorry, I'm not recalling the opener. So
sure, it's a good act.
yeah, and a lot of times the openers will really surprise you, and then you become like a fan of the opener.
They opened for
Which
the
is how
Stones.
they got.
Right, exactly.
Everybody was an opener one. That's what I always tell people. Every song
No
had to
shame
be
in that
played
game.
New some.
Oh, I'll take with jobs, especially in news. They're like, well, did you know, like, they, like, tried to offer it to 3 other people? I'm like, oh, I'll take, like, 7th choice. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Great.
Everybody had to start
Yeah.
somewhere.
Now,
no
have you
shame.
interviewed, it's Paul
Janaway.
Janaway. Have you talked to him recently?
Yeah, I did for this show. Talked to
Okay.
him probably 2 weeks ago.
So if people want to see that interview, it's in Chattanooga Now this
in
week?
last week's.
Last week's
Last week,
Chattanooga
and
Now.
you can also
Tonight.
go on the website.
Which is still, in case you have misplaced your issue of Chattanooga Now from last week, you can head over to timesnewpress.com/Chattanooga Now, and you can get all the stories from all the weeks, including this
Cool.
one. So you can go back and read that interview ahead of tonight's show.
So what should I wear? Should I dress like a bank teller?
I would something.
Yeah, what do fans do? Is it more of a, because I see like a vest, tie
I
sort
need
of
to
a
get it
thing.
together.
Yeah.
I like to
60
dress the
soul.
part. I have some work to do.
So what do the women do who want to dress up and kind of get with the vibe? Like what's the standard?
I don't know that I've paid attention so much to that.
Something for the next story.
Okay.
I was watching Paul up there.
All right.
He's got his dance moves. He's got new shoes. His wife made him new shoes.
Made him shoes.
Yeah, he is known for wearing these white bucks or these saddle bucks. And for the Stones thing, she said, you got to have some new steps. So she bedazzled.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool
it's got
bling.
stars and bling
Oh
all
my gosh, I
over.
have a lot to do before this evening.
Yeah, I hope that gives you some ideas.
So I always like to dress the part. It's fun. Like, my Halloween thing that continues on with everything I do. But so it's sparkly shoes, a vest. Too bad Casey Phillips isn't around here anymore.
I know. He did not pass the vest on to anyone
leave the
despite my
vest.
exhortations.
And like a short tie, or
Yeah, you could. You could do
Like a
that.
fat sort of a tie? Like
I'm gonna
the-
do
just
it.
a-
Pin, what are those
Okay,
called?
half length.
I'm gonna figure something out. Maybe.
Yeah.
I have hours. My kids can
Go to
help
the
me.
resale
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's going on tonight. So do your part. Show up. A lot of people are really excited about this. It's all over Facebook. All different ages. People are getting babysitters and going out. So it could be a rough morning for a lot of parents tomorrow. Yeah.
So yeah, if everybody's late to work tomorrow,
Yeah.
ask them how the show was.
So that's
Yes.
tonight. Your weekend
Yes.
starts tonight.
Your weekend starts tonight. Yes.
Yeah, looking through on just jumping around on Sunday. Deacon Blues and Drew Sturkey, 2 of the better blues guys in town, are doing a benefit show for the Woodmore Fund.
Okay, to benefit the victims of the school bus crash
bus
that
crash.
killed a half dozen kids, and there's 2 more still in the hospital, even weeks after that crash. So
And I was also going to tell you, Tiffany Robinson, school board member, texted me. There is an event at Woodmore Elementary this Saturday. Our assignment editor knows about it. At Woodmore Elementary for Christmas stuff. So we'll be following up on that. So people are encouraged to come, and they're going to have food, games, prizes, haircuts, hairstyles.
oh, haircuts.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Maybe I'll
that's
show up.
You should. You need to. Sorry.
getting bad.
This Saturday from 12 to 4. So, yeah. It's good.
All right.
It's good that they're doing that.
So there's multiple options to help out those kids, and of course
The
their families that are
families.
still struggling with the loss of the child, or even perhaps the
and
kids
the
hurt.
other kids at school, you
Yeah.
know, that's a huge deal for elementary school kids to grasp something
Yeah.
like that
Have your
going
best
on
friend
at their
just be gone.
elementary school.
Well, and
yeah.
best friend of the family. A lot of the
Yeah.
folks there are family members. A lot of in Brainerd, so he had siblings, and so yeah, it really affected that community in a deep way. So
Still is, yeah.
Still
So that's
is.
good cause on Sunday.
Sunday
Saturday.
at the Bessie. This one's
This one's
the blues thing is
Blues
Sunday.
thing is
at the
Sunday.
Bessie.
The Woodmore for sounds like a family thing is Saturday.
And then CSO's Home for the Holidays is Saturday and Sunday, and that's always a lot of fun.
So they'll be playing kind of holiday favorites.
Yeah, I always like it. Bob Bernhardt has conducted it in the past, and there's a guest, James Stevenson, who wrote "Assume It Will Be Christmas."
Okay.
If you like puns, there's one.
So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Nishan Calloway is singing as well, and Michelle Ragusa. Nishan is a local girl, very, very talented. She teaches, I think, over at the school, the Center for Arts.
And this is Darren.
Hasselborn.
I can't say his name. I'm sorry, Darren. But the director of the CSO chorus, he's pointing out if you want to get your kids interested in classical music, Maybe it's something that they think is boring or for old people or something. Getting them to go to something like this and kind of listen to some tunes that they'll recognize with the full orchestra is a great way to get kids interested in this type of music. So
this is one of their pops concerts, and that's exactly what those are. Their gateway.
Kind of bring people in and get them interested in the symphony and how it works and some of the sounds that you'll hear.
Passavort, right?
Passavort. Yeah, and it's one of those shows, like a lot of the pop shows that they do, where you hear a song and or a sound.
Let's switch places and take that.
That you've heard 1,000 times in your life and just didn't know it was a classical piece at one point. I mean, the Bugs Bunny is the classic case of all that.
Merry melodies and
so much of the Bugs Bunny stuff, came from classical music, and so it's a lot of fun. We used to go when my kids were little.
It's great to have something like that in this town. It's wonderful, and especially this time of year, get the whole family together, do something kind of timeless. That's a great way to celebrate the holidays.
It's one of those events where you leave and you think, now it's
Christmas now.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to adult things. This interests me. Can you guess what it is that I'm showing everybody?
Oh, the toy piano?
No.
Oh.
Adult thing.
No, I don't know.
This hot chick.
Oh, Fantagram.
Fantagram.
Yeah.
I have heard people talking about this show too.
You Don't Get Me High Anymore. Yeah.
You Don't Get Me High Anymore.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a nice thing to say.
Sounds like a breakup song.
Have you not heard that song?
No.
It's everywhere.
What? Where are we? Well, I'm always listening to my friends are always like, what weird music are you listening to now? So I'm always listening to something from way back or somebody nobody knows.
This is a new hit, and I guess I just listened to it.
So You Don't Get Me High Anymore.
That's their hit.
That is the meanest thing to say to someone.
So this is another opportunity at Track 29 on Saturday. We're talking about they're performing at
Track
9 p.m.
9 with Foreign Air.
I've heard the ticket it might get sold out. This one.
Yeah, they're very good. I talked to Sarah, the lead singer, last week.
The hot girl.
The hot girl.
Mm-hmm. Woman, excuse me. I get it.
This is an album. This is their third album, and it's a whole lot deeper and darker. They were recording it, and her sister committed suicide.
Oh,
God.
And so they took a break, and of course, then David Bowie and Prince both died. And if you hear their music, you hear a lot of David Bowie in it. So I mean, these things kept piling up on them. So You Don't Get Me High Anymore is a pop melody, and I mean, it sounds like it's such a catchy hook, but it's just part of that whole deeper,
darker.
It's been a tough year.
Yeah,
kind of
rough.
very personal and.
So some of the lyrics I'm gonna read. Nothing is fun, not like before. You don't get me high anymore. Used to take one, now it takes four. You don't get me high anymore. So I liked how you put. I liked how you put the lyrics like that in the story.
Well, I mean, she was talking about how serious life was and
Yeah.
everything, and it made sense.
Yeah.
And that seemed to be a good example.
And I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of people talking about that last month. Oh man, 2016 was like the worst year. This guy died, that guy died, and obviously some personal things happened here. And so maybe if you feel that way, this is a good way to kind of get together with some like-minded people and sort of ring out the old year before
It's like rage yoga.
Yeah, rage yoga. Just kind of get it out. Say goodbye to what was for a lot lot of people a horrible year.
Yeah, I don't know.
I enjoyed the year. I thought it was okay, but
I always
Well, you had a
think
baby.
there's
Yeah.
roller coasters. Yes.
That is a good thing.
I made a new human.
Yeah. She's cute. Yes.
Well done, you.
Did we do anything?
I didn't make a baby.
I don't know. This is
You
my
got
baby.
you got one sent off though, right? You got
Yeah,
you
I got
off
one
the
out of
payroll.
college.
That's
right.
right.
She's on her own, so we're done.
This is my new baby.
Aw,
Yeah.
you're her baby. How you doing?
I already have other ones.
I thought you were going to ask about the toy piano.
Oh, wait, tell me more.
Let's talk about the toy piano.
This is legit.
Legit. What? I like
Shake and
legit.
Ray Levi's, who are well known for the last 30 years or so,
Mm-hmm.
bringing really cool stuff that's really different. Robert Fleitz is a New York-based musician. He's
Okay.
classically Juilliard trained.
Wow, that's difficult.
He plays as part of his repertoire, and he's only going to play it for this particular show, a actual toy piano.
Oh, fun. Yeah, that's cool.
So not the full 88 key
No,
deal. This
and-
is like a
It was funny. We were 90% through with the interview, and I said, all right, I have to ask. At every show, does someone say, you look like Schroeder up there playing? And he laughed. He said, I wondered when that was coming, because he sits on the ground and he literally...
So it's the Tiny Tots one that you get for your kids that rings the little bells. It's not even really strings.
Right.
Or is
And what he does, he doesn't sit and try to play Bach on, whatever that is, 12 keys. He uses the instrument to make all kinds of sounds. So he might open it up, pluck the strings, he might mute the strings and just peck on the keys. It's more avant-garde
Cool.
than it is.
Sounds like a cool show to see.
He's a really, really nice guy and very, very talented. And it's one of those you can, go with an open mind. If you're going to expect to hear Beethoven's Fifth,
Right.
you're not going to hear the version you're familiar with.
But he's making new types of music
Making
with
new
an
types
instrument that you're somewhat familiar with. He's gonna offer some surprises.
That's right.
That's cool.
And he said it is fun and it's silly and then it's serious. So
I like it.
Jeff Crompton is going to be there as well, and Robert is actually premiering a Jeff Crompton sonatina,
A little sonata.
a little sonata for this show. So it's cool.
Friday.
And it's at 10 Arts.
Yeah, where is that?
Oh, you know where that is.
No, I don't.
Rossville
Where
Avenue.
Rama is. That's the building. That's what it's
Oh,
That's
down
the
there. Okay, so
building.
that's
I didn't know the building
right
was
off
called
Main
that.
Street. Yeah, head down there toward the Loose Cannon.
Did you know it was called 10 Arts? That whole. It's
I
like
do
the
now.
whole.
It has more names than...
It's
It
been called many
does.
things, but I think of it as
Jeez.
next to the Loose Cannon. Everybody's been down to the Loose Cannon down there near Jefferson
Oh,
Heights.
okay.
Or Zarzars.
Yeah, we're
About a block
Zarzars.
from Zarzars.
Past Zarzars toward Jefferson Heights, and then stop at Loose Cannon
Yeah.
Park, and you'll see this
Yep.
place.
Cool.
And then we've got Nutcracker. We've got the Choo Choo Chorus that's doing their thing.
Now this is a different Nutcracker
Yeah,
than we
this
talked
is
about
a
last week.
different
We
Nutcracker.
had a locally performed version of Nutcracker that we
The
covered.
Chattanooga Ballet.
Yeah, we covered, and this is going to be the Bolshoi
the
coming
Great
in.
Russian Nutcracker.
And the Bolshoi, and it'll be streamed live, correct?
That's... I don't think so. I think
Oh.
this one is live. There is another one that is streamed
Okay.
live.
Well, you'll have lots of
Okay.
opportunities to see the Nutcracker. We've got them all sorted out for you in Chattanooga Now. But if you missed the last one, other opportunities still exist. So if they're not sold out, so make sure you check.
So
Make
I
sure
think
they've
it's
got
only
tickets.
tonight though, 3 and 7 p.m. Wednesday. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't wait.
So, next Wednesday.
Next
y'all.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Because
I
we're
need-
reading tomorrow's.
Yeah,
tape.
next Wednesday. Thank
Oh,
you.
we're looking into the
Keep up with
future.
these.
Thank
Yeah.
There's
you.
so many of these
I
advanced
wonder if
calendars.
the
Sorry.
kids. I should do that. I mean, do you think a 6-year-old could appreciate the Nutcracker?
Sure.
One of the neat things, I'm not sure if it's the streaming one or the one they do live, but the streaming one where they're actually beaming it in, they do behind the scenes things. I've seen these with operas in the past, like Madame Butterfly one, and they'll actually go backstage and they'll talk to the principals,
Yeah.
and you get to know them a little bit, and you
Yeah.
talk to, if they have any sort of mechanical apparatuses that they're using, the mother with all the kids is usually
Yeah.
something. They'll kind of show you how that works, so you can peek behind the curtain a little bit. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did that as much as we could for the Chattanooga
Yeah.
Ballet last week. So if you go back on our Facebook page, and I'm pretty sure you can search things on the top of the Facebook
Yeah,
page,
or just
use
click on
things.
videos on the side there, your left
Yeah,
side.
it was really fun, and they really took a lot of time. Weird number calling. You want to pick it up?
619? I don't know.
I
The
don't
other
know.
kind of fun one, just because I love the title, so I reached out and talked to him. But Jiggy, comedian, is
Jiggy.
coming. Jiggy. He has been opening for the Impractical Jokers tour for the last 4 or 5 years, and was here a couple months ago when they were here, and really liked the town.
Oh.
And so he got online and found a venue and reached out to Barking Legs, and so they booked him. He's bringing his 50 first dates, 0 second dates tour.
I'm impressed that he got 50 first dates.
Well,
I mean, must have been.
when I called him, I said, I'm only calling because I really like that title. And he said, yeah, it'd be different if it weren't true.
Oh,
So-
let me see him.
So there may be a lucky lady for you out there, buddy, somewhere who's ready to take you up on that second date, move the relationship forward a little bit.
I don't buy it. I think it's a strategy.
Whatever, it's a good title.
You're so cynical.
I am. He shouldn't blame me. Trust me.
So yeah, there's a lot going on.
Now, who's this? What's going on here? I don't.
our friend.
Does anyone want to talk about that?
Oh, is he on the phone?
Our good friend.
Oh, is he calling?
Our good friend David Carroll over at our news partner WRCB will
Channel
be.
3.
You normally see him reading the news, talking about the day's stories, or writing the occasional book. But
He does a really good blog
But
too.
coming up, he will be singing. Or signing, a copy of his new book,
dude.
Volunteer Bama Dog,
I
on
wish
Saturday.
he was singing.
Yeah, you can pay him.
Sounds
He might sing,
terrible
but he'll be.
typer.
So if we actually had him on the phone a few weeks ago. He was talking about the book. It's so
We
named
need to get him
because
in here now.
you've got, we're right at the corner of Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia, and it's kind of, which team do you root for? So he
Yeah.
talks about that and a lot of the culture here, how it sort of crosses over.
And he's
So-
great to meet. He's
He's a
the real
genuinely
deal.
nice guy. So go to that book signing, get a copy of David's book, and
2 of them on Saturday. He's on Hickson Pike and Battlefield Parkway.
Oh,
Yeah.
look
Pizza
at
Pike
you
in the
making the
morning.
rounds.
And you can
DC.
always swing by the Golden Corral, the new Golden Corral in Fort Oglethorpe,
Yeah,
after you
yeah.
get your book signed.
A lot of people have been into our Golden Corral.
Swing by the chocolate
story.
fountain on your way. Just don't get any on the book because you're going to want to read that.
Yes. Okay. Lots of different
And-
options.
Terry Benedict, who helped co-produce,
we so need
was
to
one of the
talk to him.
producers on Hacksaw Ridge, is going to be at Heritage House on Jenkins Road.
We've got to get him in here.
And that's a lot of people saw that movie, liked it, talking about maybe Oscar consideration for Mel
Yeah.
Gibson now, and obviously a bunch of people sold a ton of tickets, so they made a bunch of money. So if you saw the movie, liked it, want to know more about the Chattanooga hero who that was based on, this is an opportunity to learn more about the story behind the story that you saw in theaters.
Yeah, and Terry is deeply involved. Terry knew Desmond, did the documentary on him, and was a key part in working with Mel Gibson, who directed the movie, on making this movie. So
That'd be an interesting.
he spoke after
story.
we saw the premiere. He's very interesting. So you can go and hear what he has to say and get some more insight into this movie.
Will you call him and ask him to come visit us here?
I can do that. He lives here.
Yeah, I know. I know his wife, Rebecca.
Is there
Hey,
anyone
Rebecca.
you don't know?
Yes, there are people I want to know, like
All right.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get Terry. That'd be fun.
And who was the country singer who stood you up?
Blake Shelton.
Oh, Blake Shelton. What a sad
Blamed
story.
it on the
You were
election.
so excited about that, and then it just didn't come together.
Hey, his moment passed.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. You're old news now. Leslie doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
I'll still
And we
talk
need
to
to talk
you.
about next Wednesday.
Next
Yay,
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
So, how much do you want to reveal about what we're doing next Wednesday?
I've talked about a lot in my column tomorrow. We are going to do a Christmas special for Music Wednesday that we're calling PB and Jam. We're partnering with the food bank, and one of the things they said in talking to them is they need peanut butter, hence the name. We are going to do this crazy mashup of, the original idea was the Andy Williams Show meets Wayne's World meets the Merv Griffin episode of Seinfeld.
So, try to imagine that if you would.
Yeah, so it just means
Information.
we're going to have lots of musical guests. I can tell you Dennis Haskins is going to be here.
That's Mr.
Mr.
Belding from
Belding.
Saved by the Bell.
Mr. Belding is very exciting. He's got his song picked out. A lot of people may not remember that Dennis did a karaoke album
Yep.
not that long ago. Mr. Belding sings karaoke.
That's
he
right.
loves to sing.
And he will be singing
Love
for us
it.
on Wednesday. We also have multiple musical guests who all of whom we
All
really
of
have enjoyed. We've
Yeah.
had some of them on in the past, so they'll be returning to sing some Christmas songs. We'll have some very close relatives of yours.
Yeah, some guys with funny last names.
Some of the quarters.
going to be involved. I want to say Nick Let's Go is going to
Yep.
come.
Super talented.
And Nick was just unbelievable when he was
Yeah.
here. So he's blessing us with another appearance. We're so excited to have him back, and that's going to be a lot of fun. He's going to blow the roof off this place.
Yeah, we've got some surprises. We're going to have a choir.
Yes.
Santa will be here.
Santa will be here, and potentially, well, I don't know. We don't know exactly. Maybe we can't say what Santa's going to do just yet, but he will be helping us with something. I'll just say that.
And he might look familiar to a lot
Yeah,
of folks.
some of you may recognize him.
A local celeb.
Yep. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Everyone that we
Me too.
contacted loved the idea, and they can't wait. And they're excited
It's for a good
to be-
cause.
Yeah.
So we'll be singing, dancing, performing. We'll be talking. We'll be better getting to know some of these local musicians and local celebrities, national celebrities, in at least one case. And so Wednesday noon, tune in. If you don't like it, hate mail goes to Barry Quarter. But you are going to love it, guaranteed. There's something
Get
for
you in the
everybody.
mood.
Yeah, that's definitely the thing. That was the whole idea. Something for everybody and sort of surprise people. And it just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, we were just getting in the Christmas spirit, and we just wanted to, we just wanted to share it with everybody. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So make sure you tune in a little early and check it out, and set some time aside Wednesday at noon.
Yep.
Yes, let's do it. Cool. All right. Have a good rest of your week, and tune in Facebook Live, St. Paul and the Broken Bones, with me and a lot of other people apparently tonight. And then totally Music Wednesday next week is going to be
Wednesday.
a holiday extravaganza. So stay with us, and don't be too cold. It's cold outside.
Stay warm. Baby, it's cold outside.
It is.
The date rape song.